The professional drivers are diving to harvest marine food, exposure to ear canal to cold water, acoustic meters, auditory exosmosis. Snowmobile is sledding and tobogganing over rough and terrain, snowboard riding, vertical compressive force vertebra, compression vertebra. One of 18th century, wearing a corset with a rigid stays which were straight and did not permit movement of ribs, immobility of ribcage, ribs and sternum, flattening of 6 to 8 ribs with the curvature of lower sternum. Bowlers, cricketers, other person engaged in throwing, spear throwing, pitching a ball use is to sling and lend a supination of armor, hypertrophy of the supinator crust. Dog walker, walking a dog or a dog on a short leash when the animal is not trained to heel, sudden toughing and traction on the extended and pronated arm, that is elbow, lateral epicondylitis of the joint, dog walker's elbow. Tribal workers, especially women's, carrying infant or other loads on the back or the over the lumbosacral region, weight bearing, vertical loading, inflection, axial compression, the vertebral column, sacrum, is accessory sacroiliac facet at the level of second posterior sacral foramen adjacent to the posterior superior iliac spine. Next is tailors. Tailors are squatting a flexion of the knee. Tibia, flexion facet at the anterior surface of the distal end of the tibia at the angle squatting facet. Mushers. Mushing is sports powered by dogs, whereas sledge is pulled by dogs on the snow. Sharp backward kicking of the leg executed by a team driver at the rear of the dog sled to spute team to the greatest speed over icy and snow terrain. Rapid extension of the leg, knee, iliotibial band of rotation, usually one of leg, leading to osteoarthritic modification of the joint of Masher's knee. Ice fishing, that is hooking fish sits over a hole in the ice and repeatedly jerk upward on a fishing line attached to a wooden stick. Forced flexion, humerus lateral epicondylitis, that is Hooker's elbow. Next is some miscellaneous information about that is bone discarded after anatomical dissections. Some stains are seen on the nutrient canal. Harris lines. Harris lines growth arrest line and lines of arrested growth first described by Harris in 1933. They are transverse radio opaque lines of increased bone density that are only visible by a radiograph or in cross section seen in most bones, but most frequently in the distal half of tibia cause. Episodes of temporary arrest of longitudinal growth caused by stress, disease, illness, malnutrition, psychogenic stress, trauma can be used to predict these stresses in the individual. Represent position of growth plate at the time of the stress to the organism. Time period of such stress can be calculated from the radiograph. In a paleontology, a seasonal pattern of Harrison lines are observed in dinosaurs have been compared to others are observed in amphibian reptile form during hibernation, leading to the conclusion that dinosaurs are cold-blooded. Fallacies. Many studies have found no correspond between a Harrison line and illness. Remodeling of bone tissue during growth after affect the number of invisible hairlines were formed either may disappear during the development of an individual. This makes it impossible to know with a certainty of total number of Harrison lines. Represent a current snapshot of the remaining stress makers of the individual. Natural disintegration of the body. Articular surface are smooth, striae length, femur length has a protective positive relations with the stride length. Opinion can be formulated regarding the person's gait, biomechanism, movement, posture, video, or closer circuit television footages from video surveillance system are available. This can be linked to the disease whose femur is being examined. Medical legal importance is of mutilated bodies, cremation litigation. Mislanding of the cremated remains may result in doubts and litigation. These are reports of family recovering two sets of crimes, each perpetrated to the relative human right investigation, mass disaster, separation of reason from innocent remains. All other questions and answered above may be raised on in other possible criminal cases. Thank you.